the solution for what's currently going on, because I am very, very solution orientated. Been that way my entire life, because I like to get to progress. So here we are. The whole passport bros thing people are talking about, which are kind of late in these spaces. It's been happening, and it's like, okay, but it's been taking a large effect on lovely ladies and on brothers who may be unaware of it. So here's the deal. They were already attacked. They were already shamed. A whole lot of things happened to them. It just made them more credible, made foreign women come to the defense, made white men join them come to the defense, and made foreign men come to their defense. There are certain people who are against whatnot. They double down. So guess what? You're not going to stop it. There's no stopping it, whether we want to or not. And guess what's going to happen? A lot of people are single. A lot of women are going to eventually be replaced. This isn't the first time in history that men have replaced women. Your best bet as a woman in America, black and white, whatever, is to make sure you don't get replaced. Is make sure if you want a man, that you prioritize and find out what men really want, what they really want and need. Because we're very simple. Even a lot of us who get a lot of ladies, we have a scarcity mindset still. If you're a chameleon, you know you're a chameleon. You better go to a therapist, a dating coach, and get it out your system as much as possible. Because winter came twice. Captain Sam has warned you. The Blizzard King came. That storm, that was no joke. And he's warned you. Shout out to Dennis Berlin. Now an avalanche is coming that you can't avoid. You're gonna have to compete like hell. You already compete. Most of you women, you just don't like to admit it. You have too much pride, trying to develop ego like you're a man or something. We know you fall head over heels for the right man. Most of you want to be married and or with a man. That's what it is. The quicker you admit that, the quicker you can help yourself. Being accountable without blaming. If you look at yourself without blaming the man, everything you've done wrong and are doing wrong. Don't blame the man. Look at you. Don't mitigate what you're doing, what your choices. You're responsible. We hold kids accountable. You're a grown adult. Hold yourself accountable. It's embarrassing that kids are held more accountable than grown women. All right? I understand that the men were designed to usually look towards the future. I get that. But now, since a lot of you women have positioned yourself, you got to look towards the future as well with concrete steps. If you want a significant other that's a straight man. But if you don't, fine. I see the videos. I see the data, the statuses, the internet posts about women's needs, all this stuff. The unaccountability of certain sources still pandering to women, majority consumers, who are the most miserable in history they've ever been, highest on antidepressants. The most miserable women in the world are in the USA. The freest woman of them all. Too much freedom comes at a cost, huh? You're meant to be led. A woman without instruction is headed for destruction. That's what it is. You're to lead kids under the man's leadership. You're to become a part of him. Something pretty he has on his arm, and you represent him. You inspire him to be better. You don't build him. You inspire him. He needs to build himself. Because you build him, in many cases, once you build him up, get him out the hospital, he gonna leave shop. He gonna leave the hospital. He's gone. Because a lot of us men know when you build us, something goes wrong, a lot of you ladies use it against us. I laugh. Other men don't like it. It's annoying. So this is your best bet. There's no stopping the passport bros. You can disparage them. You can call them losers, whatever. You can say all in the book. It's not going to do anything but make them more valid. On top of that, the insults that a lot of the ladies throw at them and you men, it's like, look at you were talking about the ladies of other countries. Look at the woman in our country. Listen. A lot of people have been paying attention to what's been happening. So, foreign women, they've already clapped back many times. I'm talking about the motherland from Africa, Brazil, Asia. Those foreign women were not playing. So I suggest American women be quiet and work on themselves if they want a future with a man. If you don't, do whatever. But when you see other women winning who are truly feminine, oh, you want to be jealous. Oh, you want to tear them down. We know what we're going to do. But it's only going to hurt yourself. That's the point to it. It's only going to hurt yourself. It's so sad that especially let me talk to the black community. Black woman, you got one of the most loyal men on the planet, who most of you disparaged for years. And despite you doing that, getting rid of a lot of our babies, having a lot of things negative, there's not a lot of good to talk about. Listen, I want to be able to brag about black women as majority in this country again. So that even the males or the men who ain't ish got to improve. Black women to be wanted for marriage, be wanted for dating, interaction. And next you know, the black woman like, oh, four men coming like, hold on, let me give me a black woman. And that's black man like, hold on. That's all we got to step up, get a tie right. Hold on, bro. I'm black. Look, I got first, that's what I want. But unfortunately, there's been something so ingrained, a hatred towards men that's been embraced by too many of the sisters. I can't say that not all, or you saying all. If I don't say all, don't assume what I say it. You tell the issue with most of you black women is you tell the men to lead, and you try to tell men how to lead. You do not tell the leader how to lead. Stop. If that's the case, you're leading. You be the leader. No, you don't want the responsibility. Well, you're not built for that pressure. What you want? Okay. So, it's best to be quiet. And if a man's leadership is not correct, it's not on point, guess what? Leave. But you gotta be taught when it is and when it isn't. A lot of you, most of you, don't know what you're doing. You keep saying your expectations. Well, why aren't you getting that? See, the reason why a lot of men can't get their expectations is because the dating pool is rotten and spoiled. Women have hive and herd mentality way more than men. It spreads. Men know this. We know this. So we see one tainted, shoot. Guess how? Shoot, 1 equal 100 equal 200. Then it becomes not worth it. You ladies follow each other. You either following each other or following a man. What's good, man? And usually when you're following each other, it's into a ditch. And sister code, don't get me started on that, because for some good D, y'all all break the whatever sister code there is. But there needs to be a bro code. We're leaders. I seek the respect of men. I need when you get the respect of men, the woman follow. The woman gonna respect you. People who have issues usually don't respect you, have things going on with themselves. Take Mr. Tate, for example. You notice a good-looking woman and a man of stature and status, they respect Andrew Tate whether they agree with him or not. But guess who disagrees with him, doesn't like him? Yeah. Same people that don't be liking me. They're not happy people. Well, don't become like one of them. You understand? So, I'm about done with this. Ladies, your leaders of integrity are telling you to fix yourself, get yourself together, set a timeline, and prioritize like a laser a man if you want that. If you get infatuated with your looks and think you can put it off, well, you'll be like a lot of these miserable older women. Women, do your research on the misery that most women are going through the older they get. Less attention. There was a white woman, I think it's in Sweden or Switzerland, one of them, where you can legally off yourself. She basically was not getting no more attention, and she decided to leave this world. Women need attention. They can't thrive without it. Yeah. They need it. If men stopped giving women attention, there will be no OnlyFans, there'll be nothing. It will just be a bunch of miserable. They will be begging, needs for attention. So we make the little jokes and memes about it, like, oh, give her attention, smack her booty, whatever. That junk they need that for real. Us men, we can go without it. We can be in the woods surviving and fighting beasts. No attention. We're opposites, and it's beautiful. How you doing, brother? My thing is, again, be feminine. You gotta sell the femininity. These men are getting feminine women overseas. They're winning. You should be. And these foreign women, these foreign women are making fun of you, American woman, American black and white, whatever. They're saying you can't keep your men. Your men are paying money to travel and come see other women. And you call them prostitutes. I think you want to look in the mirror. Don't go there. And even if so, if American men, black and white mainly, were flying over different countries for prostitutes instead of dealing with you, what might that say about you? Fix it. Your reputation, you are valued by the kind of man you can pull and keep. Right? So many people have said that. If you can't keep your men from leaving, your value is like that. Because men determine your value, women determine men's value. As far as the dating market, it's nature. So if you allow somebody to fool you, think that's not the truth, good luck with that. Show me your results. See, despite this tainted dating market, women have given me the estimate of my value, looks wise, either a 6 or 8, whatever. They most act like it's a 6, some 8, cool, but I still got a lot of things to get together. You know, men on all levels are dealing with a certain level of attitude of ladies. And it's like digging through a needle in a haystack. Guess what? This is your time, ladies, to stand out. Get the help you need, be real, just know your survival and your increased empathize happiness comes from serving a man. Some of the happiest women I've witnessed are serving their man. They're becoming one. They're living through preparing his meals, making his bed, doing stuff that he likes, doing things he needs. And they reap all the rewards. And I know you women that don't do that will be jealous. You would do that for some top guy and whatnot, whoever it is. A popular guy, a rich guy, or a good-looking guy. Really good-looking, or with game, or another one with game. Those are the guys y'all really go for. You skip over character. You skip over the integrity. A man with goals. A man who wants to improve himself. A man that says, hey, I'm not there yet, but I can get there. Depending on where he's at, you as a woman, you got to choose whether you want to be along for that ride or not. I tell a woman, shoot, I could have been there, but I'm too busy worrying about everybody else. Don't wait on me. Told the last one, shoot, don't wait on me. Now, you see on my page, she's thanking me for it. She's in one of the most healthiest relationships she's in now because she listened to me. How you doing, bro? That doesn't make me always right. This makes me effective. That's what it does. She said, a lot of you women, just like her, she's seen me debating with somebody else. I said something that sparked her interest. Next, you know, she was in my inbox. We chatted up. Things are all good. But when it came to her, that is when the person started making excuses. See, it's easier to hold other people accountable, but when it comes to us, oftentimes we can be blinded by emotion and avoid it. That's not the way. I must be one of those few people. I love to be wrong at times because I want. See you later. I want the information. I want the truth so I can improve. And a lot of people say, you're trying to be perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. No. Improve me. I've had people say, you're perfect. You're too perfect. I'm like, what you want, drama? I ain't perfect. Do you know the things that are wrong with me? I am not perfect. But trying to improve and learn from others more knowledgeable than you is a blessing. Having people more smarter than you in your corner is a blessing. And to those people who are smarter, here's my message to you. Off ladies for a second. Too many times, my whole life, I've been looking for people who are right most of the time to be able to be accountable when they're wrong. I've been searching for that. People better than me because oftentimes, I don't see them do that. You know, I've seen it before, but it's rare. And when I find it, it's like, yes, I respect that person. So I'm more humble, more knowledgeable than me, and more humble than me. Yes, there is hope for this world. It gives me a boost. It gives me a boost. Yeah. And Will left. Well, Will, remember, you say you can't. He does not like talk to certain grown men because grown men, you know, it's like whatever. But certain ones can listen. I have seen grown men admit to being single mother raised and not a fully developed man on lives. It's possible, Will. You're back. You counsel. You want to rather counsel the males than the young boys. But guess what? There are grown men that have listened to me. It's possible They swallow their pride, and they're like, we were taught to have a conversation, and they're like, dang, young man, you know a whole lot. And I try to respect them and say, hey, listen, you would know more than me if you were exposed to what I was exposed to, because you're older and you're wiser. And even the men who are sabotaged, they can still listen. They can listen. Trust me, they listen. There's some. If you give up on them, that's the equivalent to some of the pastor bros giving up on all women. Here. There's hope. The way to get them is to say, hey, why are you leaving? You got good things going on for you. Why are you leaving here? Empathize with these guys. Well, I'm leaving because I can't find a good woman. Well, where have you looked? I looked here, I looked here, I looked here. Okay. What are you looking for? You know what you're looking for? This I'm looking for, this I'm looking for. Okay, makes sense. Well, brother, maybe you can try some more. No, I'm done. I'm gonna go there. Oh, listen, brother. You go over there. You have fun. You explore the world. But remember, there's still a community here that needs you. We hope you come back. That opens up a heart. You understand? That opens up a heart. Hey, Real Slim. That opens up their hearts. They might say, you know what? I might not need to spend $2,000 or a couple $100 for this trip. I might just stay here and try some more. But if you shame them, they're going to double down and leave. The best way to retain the men from leaving is to empathize with them, empathize with their pain and struggle, and listen to them and care about them and care for them. I guarantee you, more will be open to staying. But if you double down, they're going to double down and keep leaving. That's more women unprotected. And you guys still here, if you care about women, that's more women you got to look after. You see the shooting is going up, right? What was that last shooting I seen? A bunch of, it was in the black community, I can't remember. It was a bunch of women saying, where were the black men? Where are the black men? They're unprotected. It's going to get worse. The more males lose purpose, the more violence increases. The more they try to make men emote like women, the more violence increases. And the more there's single people, and the more unprotected women there are. Just think about it. Just think about it. I'm going to get out of here. Guys, have a great weekend. Remember, empathy is power. Humility is power. If you want to avoid the avalanche that's coming, ladies, it's best to get with the program of what men want. Or keep on losing.